So we're in Clovis, California. We just finished installing a brand new sink, faucet, and disposable existing, but reinstalling that. Went from a 2-compartment to a single compartment. This was like a composite 2-compartment sink, shallow, about 6 inches deep. This one's I think 12, 16 gauge stainless steel. Delta faucet, those both by the homeowner. And then we gave him a new air gap over there. And then of course gave him some new hose coming down from the air gap, a little copper 90 for discharge from the dishwasher. And then this piece right here, you didn't have this on your disposal. It was the when you buy this new, they give you a 90-degree turn and a straight tail piece. And because you went from a 2-compartment to 1, it needed to drop down into the trap because there was nowhere to go piping to. So this should be replaced. We have something in there that's working and it will not leak. But honestly, we want to get a hold of the manufacturer and have them ship out in that number. It's probably right there, 1-800-558-6700. And get a hold of them and say, hey, can you send me one of these? It's just got a smaller ridge. What it is if you have a diameter of like 1.5 inches, the ridge is like 1 3/4, so it's too big. This is for like a Badger 1, a Badger 5 series. This is the Evolution series, so it's one of their top of the line disposals. So that's in there, but it should be replaced, and we'll do that for you for free if you order that. And that's the number right there. Another thing we ran into is the cabinet wasn't cut correctly, so we had to actually cut the top of the cabinet at the front. Or the countertop, cut all the way out, then down below, and then on this side up in there we had to cut quite extensively up in that hole. I'm not going to flip my camera over, but up in that hole you've got 3/4 inch deck, which is on top of cabinet, and then you have 3/4 inch Formica countertop, and it was a conflict with the mounting clips. Also in the front right here, there's nothing left to clip to, so you're missing 4 clips in the front, but it's sitting down pretty tight. You've got clips in the front corners here, 4 clips in the back, so it'll stay down. It's not going anywhere. We did silicone you around the perimeter, so down this side we got you silicone, across the front, across the back. Here we can't get you any silicone back here. We're too tight to the splash right here. And again, when we had the hole, you can see all this corrosion right here. That's where water was leaking. I think he had mentioned that the air gap was overflowing from the dishwasher and water was rolling down here. But so most of the countertop is missing. The Formica has peeled away. And then of course the wood, the particle board is swollen. And so anyway, so there's no silicone back here. But this is all siliconed in. We test everything to make sure it's draining correctly. Gave you a new P-trap right here. We wanted to keep this as close to possible as we could, and so the existing piping back there, that's from whoever worked on it originally, I guess, when the home was installed. Or I don't think the company did the repipe touch this, but what we did to give you that black part right there, new P-trap over there tied in. And so your disposal, again, that's existing. Over here on the left side, you can see that's the cold water actually, but normally the hot's supposed to be over here. There's a little device right here that's for taking the aerator out. If something gets clogged right there, that little tool will unscrew it, and it clips right on there. So that's where that is at. And then we did have to move the plumbing. The disposal used to be over here on this side, and so it sat down. It was in the clear, and once we went to set this, their plumbing sticks out so far. I'm not sure why you would stick it out in the cabinet that far, but it was, and it hit the disposal. So what we had to do is unmount the hot water line, that's the red line, the cold water line, and push everything down underneath, so which means you have a clear shot now. So we moved that down. We never touched this portion right here, so this white hose is the water supply to the dishwasher, and we didn't touch that. And these are valves that were installed at repipe, which we did not do. The last thing that we did, you can see back there, that cold water line on the wall, that was abandoned when they repipe. Normally what we do is we take everything off and we cap it off with shark bite fittings, just in the event that down the road someone finds a copper liner on the perimeter of the home, ties into it, and next thing you know you're flooding. But you got a shutoff valve in there. Only problem with this side, you can see that what we did is exactly what we were explaining to you. That's a shark bite cap. So there was a dual stop there, and what was happening with that is as you lift the hose up and down when you're pulling the spray hose out of the faucet, that was catching on that. So what we did is we just took off that valve, capped it off, and so you got a free and clear right there. So anyways, oh, and there's your old valve sitting down there on the bottom of the cabinet. So we've tested it for leaks. Everything looks good. Outside of that, this installation is done.